Baby, it's alright if you don't love me, 'cause I can find someone new. I'm not lost without you. Hello, my name is Chris Durham. Welcome to the Chris Durham Music Channel. So before I play today's improvisation, I thought I'd share a couple of silly little clips with you. The first one should be probably entitled How to Get Yourself Kicked Out of the Church Music Group by Playing a Little Song About the Garden of Eden. And the other two are just requests that I've gotten in the past. Somebody once said to me, "Can you play me some Deep Purple?" So I said yes. And he said to me, "No, that's not what I wanted." And then I realized he wanted this. So the next thing the guy does is he puts in a request for Bewitched. I can do that. Then I realize that's not the Bewitched he wants. He wants the one that Frank Sinatra sang. That's what he wants. Please remember to like the video, subscribe, and make sure you click the bell for notifications for the next time a video comes out. Share the music with your friends if possible. And underneath this video in the description, there are links to my Spotify, my iTunes, and if you feel like donating to my tip jar, there's a link to Venmo.
So it's
Precious little G-Man, all ashy and slow. But you're so greasy, you seem to sweat Crisco. You requested poetry, since you know I can't rap. So consider this as my G-Man double tap. You think you've got some mad skills at spitting bars, but your only skill is getting hit by cars. You, True and Beckel, trolled these YouTube streets like punks. Meanwhile, you're in the park playing with baby skunks. We have tried for years to get you to see some sense, but you're as bright as a black hole and twice as dense. You seem to think you're an adult, but you look and act like a goof. We're still waiting for the clip of you being suplexed off a roof. You ignore Rev and Shanny because Galaxy Dreams treatment, but somehow think you can be honest in their kids' mistreatment. You don't understand metaphors or when someone's sarcastic. If ignorance is bliss, you must be constantly orgasmic. You think being a man is about embracing misogyny. The only thing worse is your understanding of phylogeny. You have the sex life of an amoeba, and your debate skills are bleak. If you were any stupider, I'd have to water you twice a week. You like to claim you know the Bible, line by line, but all you can do is cherry pick and quote mine. You quote Psalms 14:1, but you reading Hebrew is a joke. That Nabal has two meanings, and you just use it to provoke. You can't read your Bible if it isn't properly exegeted, but you can flash fry your lower eyebrows if the grill is preheated. Your insults are weak, and you giggle and say things like, atheists are smelly. But we're still laughing at you getting shoved for rubbing some BHI's belly. You like to claim that gay thoughts to straight men are a temptation. This is only funny because you lack an education. You got freaked out in the woods when someone mentioned a bear. It was a reference to your rapture dream, since you're not quite aware. You think atheists are nuts for not believing in a talking snake. But too bad your opinion is worth less than the excrement you make. You get owned and get all pissy and constantly threaten to sue. But you, G-Man, are the reason we have directions on shampoo. You think you're the best Christian on YouTube, but we live in your head rent-free. You try to flex with your rent money. Meanwhile, I just bought a Mustang GT. Your memory is trash, but I've been around longer than you think. Way back in the G Plus days, I went by a very different link. When you're caught in a lie, you falter, stutter, and stammer. Or go on a doxing spree whilst toting a sledgehammer. Sadly, most of this will go over your head. So how about a simpler one instead? Roses are red, violets are blue. I have 5 fingers,
but I know
the third one's for you.
Add to stream. I meant to add myself. Let's get some snaps. Snaps in the chat for Carnivorous Ape and his groovy writing. I really like that poem. It's actually pretty good. It actually, I'm in that kind of mood. I'm in that kind of a chill mood here, guys. Let me change this up because that's weird. Ugh, it's not much better. Yes, snaps. We got snaps. Heon says snaps. We got Clone saying, hey, I got the snaps. Give some snaps. No problem, dude. Yeah, hey man, we'll do the we'll figure out a time. If not, we can always postpone it. It's not a huge deal. I just want to be able to do the chip, and I figure including as many people as possible in it, because Anna wants to be there. I know you want to do it, and I don't know who else. I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm my voice is kind of low because like I said, I'm just in a chill mood. That's probably gonna change once I get through a little bit of this GMan, because he says some interesting shit right off the bat. Real quick before I do any of that, I'm gonna go through some announcements, then I'll say what's up to the chat, and then we'll get right into to GMan. So tomorrow we've got some drinking games, or games. If you are not a drinker, you are more than welcome to play along. We're going to be doing some bingo, probably like a little bit of quiplash, what the dub, also maybe some like win fail for shots and shots for donos and stuff like that. It'll be a whole lot of fun. I hope a lot of people come and join, and if you would actually like to come in and not be not poop on the party, go ahead and you can DM me in the Discord. I didn't post it up this time just because I'm probably not going to be on here a whole long. Probably only going to go over this video, and then I don't even think I'm going to touch on Shani. So it's Sunday morning. Oh, you're doing another discussion Sunday morning. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, I would be down for that. That sounds fun. Let's see, especially this G-Man has been offensive as hell. Lack of nuance in abortion. Yeah, he is not the abortion fiasco. We can't even call that a discussion or a debate. That was just a mess. It was all basically just G-Man trying to establish his dominance on the subject, and he was just so far off base. And people on both sides were like agreeing with him and disagreeing with him, trying to like solidify a position. He was like honestly, he was really fucking shitty to Shani, and I only say that because she was the only woman who happened to be on the panel. So the way he treated her was like, it's I know it's Shani, but the way he treated her was especially shitty. Even compared to the way he treats people on a regular basis, like in his streams, myself included. And you know what? I don't think it was fair to her. So I think G-Man was a piece of shit. G-Man was the giant piece of shit in that one. Yeah, you would probably go fucking fist to jaw real quick. I'm not gonna lie. I would never ask you to touch on Shani, but you ought to shit on her a bit. Well, I appreciate that, Tiny Cat. Thank you for looking out for me. All right. I appreciate that. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick, and then we'll get into this. All right, what's going on, Security Monitor Lizard? Yeah, everybody subscribe to that channel. It's great. He's a great guy. I know him personally. Mango, dropping links as always. Thank you so much. Blaine, yo, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Heon, Waves, how you doing? Clone, being like it's the lizard individual. Welcome back, Clone. Phony Beetle Maniacs. I guess that's how you XS. Okay, what's going on? Welcome back. He said G-Man represents Christianity about as well as Donald Trump represents conservative values. I think you got to elaborate on that a little bit, because I think that's correct, but I don't think it's we have the same correct, is what I'm trying to say. G-Man's upset because no one talks. Yeah, G-Man is upset. That's the other one I wanted to fucking see. Yeah, he is toxic as fuck, so you're correct on that. All right, Rav, what's going on, Rav? Hopefully Rav will join us either tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday we are doing brunch. We're gonna be doing brunch on Sunday. I can guarantee it. What's going on, Spirit Flame? Thank you for being here. I hate saying hey to Mango. What's going on, XX? I really liked your stream the other day. That was really fun. And also, oh my god, yeah. The Ashley Hatcher lady, holy shit, that's a whole sea of clams we gotta open, because good land is that. I mean, it's a really sad story, but we'll get into that. But thank you for being here. Yeah, holy shit. Everybody go subscribe to XX and watch her streams, because she is, again, an archivist, and the work she does outside of Shani is absolutely fucking ridiculous. The amount of information she can just like pull out of thin air, it seems, it blows my mind. I'm sorry. Anyway, what's going on, Dr. Mordecai Cassius Marcellus Jones? America should dig a canal between Florida and the mainland and let it float out to sea. I agree. What's going on, CH Beach? And I think that's everybody so far. Hi, Hyun. I see you waving again. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That's actually that's on the radio in GTA Vice City. There's like this crazy ass pastor, and he's like, "What we need to do is Florida needs to secede. Everybody needs to grab their shovels and their pickaxes, head to the border, and just start digging. We'll be there by noon with enough patriots or some shit like that." What is that? XX has file cabinets and pin-on boards of locale info. It's insane. Have you been to her information room? Does she have a lot of like red string going from like pin to pin? You know, figuring out these webs of individuals. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. And we're going to finalize the timeline for Ashley Hatcher. We're going to have some Ashley Hatcher coming up. And I want to forewarn you guys, the Ashley Hatcher thing, when we go over it, it's, you're going to get some disclaimers. It's not pretty. It's not good at all. And I'm not talking about like, you know, wow, this is going to be some shit. No, I'm talking like, if you thought Shani's apartment walkthrough was bad, yeah, it's going to be, that's what basically all the videos are going to be. So, be forewarned for that, but it is coming up. It's become a bit of a thing. Yeah, I imagine. Considering how you just like information dump. It's great. Oh, what's going on, BB Gate? Was that Pie Gate? As a believer, it disappoints. As a believer, he disappoints. As atheists need to go problem. What? Need to go problem with your faith is this fucker, everything he says and does. You gotta rewrite that. I'm sorry. As a believer, he disappoints. As atheists need to go... I don't know. I think you're missing a word or two in there. But, anyway, that all being said, I did have a little bit of connectivity issues earlier, so if it starts to go down, I just restarted the computer. That's why I started a little bit later, is because I needed to restart. So if anything starts to go down, just let me know. And if any audio issues, just let me know. Yeah. Yeah. To say wild, it capitalizes. Oh my god. If I were a Christian, I'd be shitting on GMan 24/7. Thankfully, I'm just here for the lulz milk. Is that what it stands for? God manifested a nincompoop? That might be, because I never got to ask G-Man what the G stands for. I don't think I did. Doc drops, he threatens, he abuses, and wears acts a fool in public. And yes, that's exactly what we're about to see. Thank you.
Psalms 14:1 says that the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable work. So if you hear me calling someone a fool in this particular video, I'm not being a jerk or nothing like that. I'm just stating the obvious. Is you got to be a fool to deny what's right in front of your face. Only a fool says that there is no God, especially when the only thing that you know for certain is what's going on.
Start fire. Getting cold in the house, G-Man. You know, you could snuggle up to Shani. I know. Like, it's like cutting open to Tauntaun when you get close to her, but...
in your own home.
It's warm.
I mean, and then you barely even know what's going on in your own home. So to presume that you know what's going on in the spaces all over the universe and whatnot...
means Gary,
like I said, you gotta be pretty stupid.
That's what I thought. It's either God or Gary.
And you gotta be quite foolish to do that. And what I want to do in this video here today...
It's like, if... my uncle back in the day used to call me and my brothers by our first letter name. So, me... D-Man, you know, and if that's where he got it, like, that makes sense. It's like, if it's a kind of a street name or a nickname or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, it makes fucking sense. I don't know why I went with street name. Psalms 14:1 doesn't say that in Hebrew. Nabal also means wicked person. Yeah, that's in like a fucking... Oh yeah, that's what Carnivorous Ape said. He's like, there's two terms for the word Nabal.
Today, ladies and
that's what that means. Thank you for clarifying that. I really appreciate
morality.
it. Oh, I thought that was
this because I know for a
my
fact.
bad. That is Carnivorous Ape. Fuck me. I thought that was Phony Beetle. My bad. Yeah, you're right. That's why it's in your poem. Not Carnivorous Ape's poem. It's in your poem, Carnivorous Ape.
That if you want to change the hearts and the minds of people who hold to this morality, if you really want to change them, you have to thoroughly...
G-Man loves the Bible. What are you talking about?
And viciously attack this topic. And that is what I'm going to do in this particular video. I'm going to give you guys one more reason why Christianity is superior to that of secular morality. All right?
So I have a question. If you're anti-G-Man and pro-reproductive rights, text MARCH, M-A-R-C-H. That's MARCH, M-A-R-C-H to 44310, 44310, to get involved in the October 2nd nationwide protest on reproductive rights. Let me read that one more time without fucking it up. If you're anti-G-Man and pro-reproductive rights, text MARCH, M-A-R-C-H, that's MARCH, M-A-R-C-H, to 44310, that's 44310, to get involved in the October 2nd nationwide protest on reproductive rights. Purple Heart. Is that a little bit better? Hope that was better. Thank you.
And what I'm going to do to prove this is I'm going to focus only on the reaction channels. I'm not going to focus
G-Man because he's a
on
dork
atheists at
anymore.
large, even though I'm sorry a lot of you are guilty of...
Really? Wait, is that the reason? Because I know he does have like a thing for He-Man.
But we're just going to focus on the reaction channels, okay? Again, since they started these whole reaction channels and everything, and has been milking people.
That's your tax dollars at work. Literally. I was in the Army for public affairs, and that's what they trained me to do, was talk. And I did everything almost completely wrong because I didn't actually put out my neck.
In their community for money. These
Or
people
read
have
it.
a formula on how they go about
First
doing it.
time.
And one of the ways
Read it
that
in
they
my
go
head,
about
that is.
doing this, ladies and gents, is that they make everything personal. And before I say anything else regarding Christian morality and secular morality, I need to tell some people about myself. Evangelist Ken will back me up on this. I believe
that's what I was
even
gonna
Beck will
say.
back me up on this because he's
Of course Veckel's gonna back you up on it. Veckel's your bitch, dude. I have a beef with Veckel. Fuck Veckel. Veckel's a fucking idiot. I seriously, somebody get me in contact with Veckel, because I'd love to have him on so I can tell him how much of a fucking dumbass he is to his face. But something I was gonna say. If there are any black people or dark skinned people in my chat, can you, like, I know Ashy or Gary has he has gray hair. He's 50 fucking years old. Of course he's gonna have gray hair. He's lived a stressful life. Can any of you like identify like ashiness? And I'm trying to identify it like around here, especially like around the face and around the forehead, right around there. I want to distinguish between the gray hair and like the actual ashiness, because I don't. Well, I'm white. I don't really have that experience. And it's really hard for me to tell, even in this, like when it's blown up on my bigger screen here. So if anybody has any experience, they can like tell me if he is actually like ashy in these areas, or if that's just gray hair. If it's just gray hair, it's totally different.
watched me on here long
I'm working on something.
enough to see that I have a problem with this. But the person who understands this more than anybody else,
Excuse me.
which is why you rarely see us arguing here, is Evangelist Ken. I have a major problem with wanting to get revenge. I had this problem since I've been a Christian.
Yeah.
That
You know what? Keep that in mind, CH Beach. What he says is GMan is one of those I call a white knuckler Christian. Usually addicts clutching a cross for dear life, or they'll go back to their evil ways. And that is a great fucking screenshot. That is great. Damn it, G-Man. Oh, no! Alright. Hang on, folks. We're coming back. Don't you worry. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened. Great. Okay. Whoa, where were we? You guys are gonna like this. Hold on. There you go. You see, now I gotta find this. Alrighty. I think that's a better screenshot. I'm afraid to fucking take it because I don't want the shit to freeze. Damn it, G-Man. You fucked me. Alright, whatever. Take your screenshots. Get 'em.
we're just going to focus on the reaction channels, okay? Again, since
Looks
they
like
started these whole
chicken
reaction
nuggets.
channels and everything, and have been milking people in their community for money, these people have a formula on how they go about doing it. And one of the ways that they go
Tell me.
about doing this, ladies and gents, is that they make everything personal. And before I say anything else regarding Christian morality,
You know what?
and so,
You know what? I know that's kind of a joke, but you might be right.
secular morality, I need to tell some people about myself.
G-Man
Evangelist
doesn't
Ken
have
will back me up
eyebrows,
on this.
man.
I believe even Veckel will back me up on this. He's watched me on here long enough to see that I have a problem with this. But the
Somebody sent me that video. I love hearing. Actually, Carnivorous Ape, do you have a link to that video of him? Because I want to cover that at some point, of him talking about the grill. I love grilling. I love it all the fucking time. Even in the winter, I'll do it. But this dude, give me a fucking
The
break.
person who understands this more than anybody else, which is why you rarely see us arguing here, is Evangelist Ken. I have a major problem
I don't know.
with wanting to get revenge. I had this problem from since I've been a Christian. That was all the way back in late 1999, December of 1999.
You know what he does have? It's fucking boogers again. Blow your
December
fucking
25th,
nose,
if I'm not
dude.
mistaken, of 1999.
Go get a goddamn
It's
tissue.
either the 24th or the 25th. It's one of them days. I forget the exact
Go get a
day.
leaf. You're
When
outside.
I became a believer, I've had
Blow
that
your
problem
nose.
since
Wipe it in
then
the grass.
to today. Everyone in my family knows this about me. Pastors knows this about me.
Oh, okay, here we
Congregations
go.
know this about me. And there are some youth on here who finally figured this out about me. And that
Listen very closely, folks. This is a very important aspect of G-Man that everybody knows. Everybody in his life knows.
I have a major problem with wanting to get revenge. And I'm not one of these people that go out there and will say a couple of things and try to hurt your reputation. I'm one of these people that when I seek revenge, and I'm not proud of this, that when I want to get revenge, I'm coming at you times 2. Whatever you did times 2, or even times 10.
10.
Okay?
Fuck.
I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. Sometimes
He was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. Keep that in mind.
breakfast
Jersey
for me
City.
was mayonnaise sandwiches and mustard sandwiches. I know what it's like to have a lot, and I know what it's like to have a little. Okay? I have to work very hard for what I have. I have to work very hard for what I get. I have to work very hard to be where I am. And I have to depend on the grace of God to continue to be in the places that I am. Because I'm not going to lie, if it wasn't for Jesus Christ, half these people on YouTube wouldn't like the things that would come out of my mouth. Because I would be revealing everybody's information on here. And I struggle with this on a daily basis. All right? Now,
He struggles with that on a daily basis. On a daily basis. G-Man
why am I telling you this? Because as a
G-Man literally needs God in his life. He needs Christianity. He needs Jesus in his life in order to be a good person. G-Man, if you look at the description of this video, you'll see what you really are. You are the epitome of immoral. Because you need that crutch in order to be a moral person. And like C.H. Beach was saying, you're white knuckling, but you're not going back to drugs. What you would be is a danger to yourself and others, and that's fucking terrifying. If someone needs an ideology to hold them into a reality and stability and away from violence, that person needs serious fucking help. And they need to not be deconverted by anyone. Don't try to deconvert G-Man. Don't try to deconvert G-Man. He will be a danger to himself and others. What's going on, Zemosis? Zemosis. God damn, how's that so hard? How can you struggle with the urge to dox someone? Because you're a gigantic piece of shit, Zemoses. That's why. Because G-Man is, like I said, the epitome of immoral. G-Man, you're immoral as fuck. The only thing that's keeping you from doxing people is Jesus. And you slip up from that shit all the fucking time. The only reason you're saying this is because you want to do it. You want to be a fucking asshole to people. But you need a reason fucking not to, I guess. But in reality, all you are is an asshole, regardless of how you fucking believe. G-Man. Bud, you're a piece of shit. Sorry, bro. It wouldn't matter if you were Muslim or atheist or Christian or Jewish or Buddhist or whatever, religion you want to pick out of the hat. You're a piece of shit. You'd be a piece of shit in all of them. If you were over in fucking Afghanistan, you'd be the first motherfucker blowing people up. For fucking sure. Luckily, you're stuck on this fucking weird-ass Christianity loop that, you know, it rattles around 6 or 7 different verses in your head that, you know, are the only things that come out of your fucking mouth. And then you put it on the internet so much so that you get tired and you fall asleep on Shani's folds. So you're not really that much of a threat. That much of a threat, luckily. Thank you. That poor park he lives in. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god. I feel sorry for the park. You should apologize to that tree for sucking up so much oxygen and producing so little. Yeah, fuck me.
Christian, practicing something that a lot of atheists in the reaction community don't practice, and that is self-control.
Actually, you know what? GMan is a real Christian. And, who is it? Sorry, I have to remember your name. Phony Beetle Maniac. Honestly, I do think GMan is a really good representation of Christianity. Not Christianity as a whole, but of what Christianity will do to your mind. And yeah, I'm not saying like Christianity, oh, it's so evil. This is what it can do. This is what you can do this with almost any ideology. However, it's a lot easier to do with Christianity because it's far more available and far more accepted in the United States, at least. Depending on where you are, this is how you get fundamentalist Muslims. You get crazy motherfuckers like this, and when they're not like looked down upon by society, but rather, fucking accepted and flourished, and then that's when you get crazy ass militant motherfuckers. So I do think he is a great representation of, Christianity, because he shows all of the bad parts. And he shows all of the ills, all of the things that can go wrong with it. And, you say the same fucking thing about, liberalism or conservatism. Or leftism and conservatism. I've seen some left-leaning motherfuckers. I'm going to shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. I'm not going to call you. You're not really a wolf. I'm not going to legislate that. I'm not going to legislate you being a fucking wolf. I just don't care that you are. And nobody should. Man, I can find tankies who are just as insufferable and even dangerous. Yeah, exactly. It's a representation of, if you let an ideology rot your brain, because GMan let this shit rot his brain, okay? And I know there's a couple of Christians that I work with that probably hold a hell of a lot of the same views as GMan, but they're not like militant. They're not freaking out. They don't yell at gay people or anything. They don't say they want to kill them or any shit like that. They're just like, yeah, I just don't like the gays because they're against it's sinful, blah 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 blah, and they're real shitty about it. They're not gonna change, but they're not fucking GMan, and they're not fucking online saying shit all the time. He is a fucking zealot. He's a fucking jackass. It's about zealotry and the psychology behind it. Yeah, that's a really good way to fucking put it, CHBH. I really want to have a nice long discussion with G-Man. I was involved in the church from 2 to 17, and now I know a shit ton about the Bible and a shit ton about reproductive rights. Let's dance, Gary. Well, unfortunately, you are a woman and are educated and know what you're talking about. So, G-Man finds you very threatening and will not talk to you unless it's on his terms, on his channel, where he can mute you and kick you, unfortunately. Although, G-Man, if you want to have a conversation with Mango, by all means, come on here. You two can talk. I will put myself out of here until I need to fucking pull back in. But by all means, let's fucking do it. I would love to see Mango just destroy GMan. Although GMan would probably just shrivel up and die within the first fucking 2 seconds. But anyway, let's continue.
Control. I know what I can do if I want to. They're not aware of it, but I know exactly what I can do. And I'm not the only person in the Christian community that can do these things. There's a lot of us that are holding back on here. Like when I make my rap go, your raps stink, mainly because a lot of them think with their black stereotypes that you got to get on here and cuss in order to sound.
Dude, you don't have any flow. You have no rhythm. You don't even have good rhymes. You don't have good disses. You don't have the literacy or the vocabulary to write an intricate piece of art. You just don't have the talent to rap. That's it. It's not that you don't fit any black stereotypes. You just suck, dude. You just fucking suck at rapping. The problem is that you think that because you're black you can rap. That's where the fucking the racism lies. The stereotype fucking lies, you dumb shit. You fucking idiot.
Sound like a good rapper or whatever. You gotta say
suck.
certain words.
You're the worst.
They think I don't know.
You are literally the worst rapper I have ever heard. You're not even funny. Like it's interesting to listen to you because it is so bad. And you paid Shanny $200 to edit a fucking clip show for you of Google images and stolen shit off of Twitter. Way to go. Way to go, Gary. Good fucking job.
Doing a rap, especially when I'm doing those hangouts and I want to say certain things. I'm practicing self-control.
Thank you.
I can't say certain things. I don't say certain things. And it is one of the most important weapons.
I was gonna wear the Petty Fam shirt, but
one of the best shields
threw it in
that
the
we
wash,
have as a Christian when we practice self-control.
I don't know why. You were right. You gotta watch it. They like have a factory smell. I have no idea. Mine was strong. I don't know about anybody else's, but mine was strong. But I watched that shit. I'm about to wear it. I'm about to wear it probably on brunch. Fuck yeah.
When we hold back, we don't let everybody know what's going on in here.
Also, BGTV, we're doing
since
games, drinking games stuff tomorrow. If you feel so inclined, you are more than welcome to join.
Back
I'll
in
drop you a link.
1999, December 1999, when I learned about this. And I would even say before that too, before I became a Christian. I practiced it a little bit, but not the way I practice it as a Christian. Because I understand the damage that can be done if I decide to let loose and let people know. Because I'm not going to get on here yelling and cussing and all that. I'm going to say so-and-so's name is this, they live here, so-and-so's name is this, that's what.
Dude, he can't keep on beat. Like, he can't. His problem is that he's like stuck in the fucking 90s or the 80s. So he goes off of these very simple like one-liners, and it's like, no, dude. That's why like Can is much better. If you took out all of the cussing out of Can and put it in and just made it a clean rap, it would still be a lot better because it has a good beat, it has flow, it's intricate, it's got a good vocabulary, it's extensive, and it hits all of the points that it needs to hit while making you look while making the fucking rapper look good and making you look like a piece of shit.
Where they live.
Oopsie.
I'm gonna talk about where they work. I'm gonna talk about all this other stuff.
Just join. What's going on in Gabe?
I
How you doing?
practice secular morality. I'm not a secularist, ladies and gents. I'm a Christian.
Oh, there's Midnight Goddess here. Hey, what's going on, Midnight Goddess? How you been?
That it is wrong to do those things.
Hold on. Did I get it right? Is it Midnight Goddess? Midnight Goddess? Am I correct on that? I think we had that. What you call? More of a heads because the wife fell out. Yeah, next week. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I don't know if we're doing it next week, but probably. It's more to just a hangout. You can get a drink, or if you don't even be there. But yeah, no problem. I'll give you a heads up a lot more because I know you got wife and kids and shit. So yeah, I'll do that.
That is why.
Sorry.
Struggle. And if you guys only knew the real world struggle that some of us Christians have,
90s on his ear hole assault.
Like I've listened to Christians on here.
No, I'm blaming him being stuck in the 90s. The 80s and the 90s weren't bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's stuck there. I mean, eventually you got to move on. Isn't that the movie Big? Didn't you see Big? Is that what it was about?
Remember talking
Is it?
to what's his name?
Yeah, damn.
From Blaze to Glory. Oh my lord,
it's
his
all
past,
good, man.
his gang banging days. And some of the things he wants to do to some people online. Woo! And the struggling that some of these guys used to be.
I'll hit you up
blood. Some of them
next week if we're
Crips.
doing it.
There are convicted murderers.
Hey, what's going on, people?
In the Christian community, I want to make sure people understand this here.
Welcome to
there
the
are
show.
Convicted murderers in the Christian community that struggle with wanting to get on here and deal with people on the internet properly.
He would classify himself as a rap fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of rap. Some shit I would say. Well, what do you think about rap? Not really a fan. I mean, I'll listen to it. For instance, I just said I like Can. It's funny. But not my genre. I'm more of a punk rock type of dude.
Atheists don't know this. They think all of this is a game. You know, they was always taught that if they buy a gun and they get a sock account, you know what I mean, and they don't tell nobody their own information, they'll be safe. This is 20.
What the fuck does buying a gun have to do with anything? I'm sorry, G-Man. If you buy a gun and get a sock account, you don't have to worry about anything. Let's play that back for a fucking second, man. 'Cause there's no way I can rationalize that.
They was always taught that if they buy a gun and they get a sock account, you know what I mean, and they don't tell nobody their own information, they'll be safe. This is 20.
Yeah, like, I what the fuck does that even mean? Buy a gun and get a sock account? Like, G-Man, did you buy a gun? Did you buy a gun? Actually, good question. For anybody in the chat that might know, is Rev 5150? Can Rev own a firearm? I want to know. I need to know that for a fact. Because if Rev can't own a firearm, Shaney's got some fucking splaining to do. And this motherfucker does too. Because, dude, G-Man, we know you're staying together. We know you're staying together. And there's nothing fucking. Everything points to you guys staying together. Excuse me. Even all of this drama, even all the fucking drama, dude. It points to you guys sitting together. G-Man can't. I am New Jersey or New York. IDK about PA though. What? G-Man can't. In New Jersey. Oh, in New Jersey. All right. G-Man can't in New Jersey or New York. I don't know about PA though. I don't know how that would transfer. Yeah, I have no idea about. So he can't own a firearm in New York or New Jersey. Rev has been 5150 before, yes. Okay. So, here's the problem that I have. Shanny, a little bit ago, was telling people, hey, if you try to fuck with us or you try to come to my house, I have something that starts with a G and rhymes with lock. Yeah, it's a Glock. Like, okay, well, you have a firearm. Cool. Rev's been 5150. You're not allowed to have that firearm in the house, as far as I know. I don't know about the state, local, federal laws on that, but you shouldn't have that firearm anywhere near Rev. At all. Alright? Who might have bought it? G-Man. We just heard G-Man say that atheists have been told they need to buy a gun and get a sock account, which makes no fucking sense unless you have that gun in order to fuck with somebody so much that you go after them or make them come after you. Number 3, Rev very recently was talking about, I forget who exactly he was talking about, and he was saying that's why he's got the Second Amendment. That's why the Second Amendment is there to protect him and protect people like us. And it was on a Miss Parker stream. I don't know that exact thing because I was at work listening rather than watching. So all three of them have at some point mentioned firearms or the Second Amendment or defending themselves with a firearm in the last month. So, like, yeah. I don't have my CCW, but I have a 45 in my closet. Like, that's all I have. I got a gun. Like, like, it's a gun. It's a firearm. It's a weapon. It's for protection. Like, you carry it when you feel you need to fucking carry it, or you keep it in your house away from prying eyes or hands when you need to. And mine basically just sits in the corner of my closet. In fact, I gotta lube it up. I gotta clean it. But yeah, like it's all good. Yeah, let me see. Listen, plenty, can't surprise. Okay. No, Shane was talking about GMan. Oh, no, self-defense gun, home defense. Yeah, I have a 40. One of my NCOs, it got on me about, because I was like, I want to buy a 40, and he was like, oh, it's the worst thing you can get, because they lock up all the time. I think he's full of shit, because I've shot a 40 a few times, 10 millimeter, and it just, I mean, unless you're shooting like a shitty, Glock 40 that you picked up off the street, no, it'll be fine. He's an idiot. But yeah, 40's nice. I want a 40, because that 45 is huge, dude. Trust me. Like, I could not conceal carry that. It would be an actual burden. I would want to take it out and, like, put it on the fucking counter or something, because it gets heavy. That thing is like 5 pounds, man. But yeah, prefer to live in a society that doesn't need that shit. Your mileage may vary, obviously. Yeah, I think we would all prefer to live there, but I don't think we're getting there with
2021
folks like this.
Okay.
And
if
conservatives. I have a shotgun and a few pistols. My gun's safe. Pretty sure I'd be reaching for a blade for home defense, though. Yeah, especially depending on the rounds that you have, because if you don't have home defense rounds, well, you don't want to be popping a slug at somebody, and miss them, because that it doesn't just hit the wall. It continues until it wants to stop. So, 38 snub. Oh, 38 snub. See, I've been told to get a 38, or was it? No, it was a 32. No, it was a 38. It was a 38 because really, all you have to do is pull that thing out. Boom, boom, boom. Those motherfuckers are loud. That's what's great about the 45. It is loud as fuck. As soon as that thing starts going off, motherfuckers know what's happening. And that 38, especially because it's a revolver, it's got a lot more opening for the gas to escape, so it's a hell of a lot louder. Plus, it's that snub nose, so you have that shorter barrel. And that's what's great. You don't even have to hit the target. You'll fucking blow their eardrums. You'll disorient the shit out of them. It's fucking fun. I have an AR in my attic, but nothing else. Yeah. Now everybody's everybody's giving up their defenses. Let's see. Has anyone seen how Bond Arms bullpup 9? I don't know. Oh my god. That sounds wild. That sounds weird. Yeah, it's a bitch. Yeah, I can imagine. Fucking I knew it lasts with a pair of 38s. It's hot. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Sorry. Let me continue with this.
Wants to know who are. They will subpoena you.
No, enough gun talk. We can go on for that. With that for fucking
and your channel
days,
is monetized. Not only will they know your name, they'll come to your house and out.
Left and Democrat and shit, but
if they really want to
love
know
my
who
guns,
you are.
man. They're fun.
Like, I don't think
I remember the Rangers guy was shooting a Desert Eagle, and I could hear it and even feel it with the ear protection. Yeah, that 50 cal, dude. That 50 cal will you'll feel it in your chest. And when I was military police, we would often go out for like a 50 cal Browning, like the M2, the machine gun. And I'll tell you, when you're standing there, like, you got to stand behind whoever's firing to coach them or whatever, tell them where if they're hitting the target or not. And I'm telling you, as soon as that doom, 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 as soon as it goes off, you feel it in your chest through that armor. And it is fucking wild. And if you're standing off to the side watching like a Humvee with that thing mounted, that thing will just do, and it just pushes this Humvee down because there's so much power, man. Like, oh my god, fucking yeah, that 50 cal ain't nothing to fuck with. Oh man, I gotta go to the range, dude. My ex is still locked up. I don't expect to learn all my defenses here. Let's hope not. Rather, GMan really has little idea about how things. GMan doesn't have a fucking clue how things work. He went on this whole thing about critical thinking. Fuck you, GMan. You don't have if you had any critical thinking in your fucking head, you wouldn't be religious. That's the thing, you know. And I'm not saying that for everyone. I'm just saying, GMan, you don't have any critical thinking. You don't have you rely on the Bible to tell you everything. Your life revolves around the God of the gaps fallacy. If you don't understand something, God did it. That's it. There's no fucking critical thought. If something doesn't work, it's because God. It's not because you fucked it up. It's not because somebody fucked it up and then fucking, left it for you to get in trouble with. It's because God. JC, dude. My best friend's Marine and told me about that. Yeah, fucking Marines, man. Once Marine, always Marine. Yeah, BGTV. You know what Marine stands for? Google is giving out our docs, folks. According to GMan, what? That's a lawsuit. I think you mean a lol suit. Class action.
Using your real names. Because honestly and truthfully, if anybody wants to these people are, they can do that like that.
That's true.
But in the Christian community,
hey, you can find out who I am. I was actually a public figure for the Army, so my name is out there. I don't give a shit. Find out who I am, where I work,
in the Christian community,
where I live, where I work. I really don't care because I really have nothing to hide.
Now they're walking with God, but there is a real world struggle that they go through. And it's not just Christians. Don't get me wrong. You got former murderers that are Muslims. You got former drug dealers and former people who used to use drugs very heavy, like people like Malcolm Little, who would later renamed Malcolm X. The Muslims aren't no joke. I meet them all the time. They told me if it wasn't for the God that they worship.
Yeah, a Muslim beat the fuck out of you until your brain didn't work right. Now you're fucking terrified of everything. That's what happened. I think you call him Dad, right?
There'll be a lot of dead people out there. And I don't think people understand this.
My friend told me that Army stands for ain't real Marines yet. Yeah, well, Marine stands for muscles are required, intelligence not expected. So
that God helps us
tell them to eat on
change,
that.
And that God helps us to be a more productive person in society. Because I know what I was before I became a believer. I'd have been got even with some of these people in here. Let me tell you something. If I started a YouTube account and I came on here talking about video games and people started attacking me the way I see them,
does anybody know anyone that like?
Yo, I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. You think I care about that stuff?
Has debated GMan or like
kind of person I was.
Gone in on GMan on like serious topics or like actually had a back and forth with them the way
where they are, and I will risk.
He's been having back and forths like BGTV and makes sense, and Ms. Barker and everything.
And I know how they.
Is there anybody in the past that he has gotten one over on and he is actually like trounced and they've been like, you know what? I gotta call it a day. I can't really hang with fucking GMan on YouTube anymore. I don't think there's anybody, because everybody that I know that's come across GMan that's attacked this subject has gone in and been like, you know what? I'm gonna go after GMan. I'm gonna get him this, or I'm gonna discuss this or that, or the other thing. We're gonna do that on GMan. Anytime anybody's done that, they either get more popular or they find out something about themselves or the subject matter that they didn't understand before, and it brings them to a conclusion that GMan fucking sucks and they need to stray in the opposite direction that he is going. So GMan may not create atheists, but GMan definitely reaffirms my atheism. And GMan, again, I think GMan is a good representation of like what Christianity or ideology can really do to your brain. I can't necessarily say Christianity, but in this case, Christianity, ideology, I guess. Give him a box of crayons and call it a day. Yeah. Yeah. You know, hey, Black Eye TV. Next time your Marine friend starts like talking shit, just give him a box of crayons and be like, "Hey, man, I think you're getting a little hungry. You might be cranky."
They feel about Caucasians. I know how they feel about scientists saying shit. I know how they feel about people of different religions, and I know what they're willing to do. I know how they feel about me and vocab alone. I know how they feel about this. But still,
Ask
I go
him
out
what
there
his
and I
favorite
confront them
flavor
anyway.
of
I'm not afraid to die,
Crayola
man.
is.
People need to understand it. I am not afraid to die. Nobody cares
I'm sorry, what?
about people of different religions, and I know what they're willing to do. I know how they feel about me and vocab alone.
You
I
need
know how they
them.
feel about this. But still, I go out there and I confront them anyway. I'm not afraid to die, man. People need to understand it. I am not
There you
afraid to
go.
die. Nobody cares if you have 90 guns in your home. I could care less. Okay?
Chat,
But
baby. What's going on,
the
chat?
problem is that atheists
G-Man is
believe
not
that
winning
all
over
Christians
anyone.
are pacifists.
Winning
who won't
anyone
defend
over his church?
ourselves.
No,
I'm
not
sorry,
at
you
all.
guys. I gotta warn you guys.
Uncle
There's some
Sam's
of you are just
misguided
beyond stupid.
children.
And I'm talking about the reaction community.
So
You are
true.
constantly making things personal. And I'm telling you, one day you're gonna do it to the wrong religious person. Then you're gonna find out.
Hold on. I thought, though his stint with T-Jump was actually pretty cool, G-Man did well. I saw a little bit,
How
or I saw
many
like the
saying
thumbnails.
religious
I
people
never
are
actually,
dangerous. 'Cause
I never actually watched any of that. But maybe I'll have to get into. Maybe I'll have to listen to it because
I actually
I
agree
don't
with
know.
that, especially when you're talking about Islam.
we'll see.
Some people will blow you to kingdom come.
That is a face that loves Kingdom Come on it and across it and up the nostrils and all over the eyes. Real quick, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna take a very quick Riley break and I will be right back. But before I go, let me say one thing. Friendly reminder, if you are anti-G-Man and pro-reproductive rights, text MARCH, that's MARCH, March to 44310, that's 44310, to get involved in the October 2nd nationwide protest on reproductive rights. Purple Heart. Thank you. So I'm actually going to leave that up here, and I'm going to let G-Man play for a little bit, and I'll be right back.
Those people will blow you to kingdom come. That's why a lot of you cowards won't show your face on here. You'll attack people, but you'll do it with a sock account. You won't show your face. And the dummies that's using their face, their AdSense basically gives you everything that you need. You can find out what their real names are, where they live. I've already done that, guys. I already know their information. And I mean all of them. If your channel is monetized and you got an issue with me, I know who you are. I know your first. I know your last name. I know where you live. And I actually found out where a lot of you work. You know what I mean? Because when it's time to deal with you guys according to the law, I don't want to have a problem getting a hold of you. Thank God for AdSense, and thank God you can't hide from nobody because of it. If you're a taxpayer, you're definitely easy to find. If the government will find you. So, why do I bring all of this up? I bring all of this up because you notice that, and again, we're talking about the reaction channels. We're not talking about all atheists. We're talking about the reaction channels. You notice these people are encouraging their audience to get personal with other people in here. Last night, I was going through my comments for the last 4 uploads that I put on YouTube, and I'm noticing that there's a big number of them coming to my YouTube channel saying, G-Man, what about your wife and what about your kid? You made a video years ago. Well, that's a key word there, ladies and gents, years. Okay? They say you made a video years ago talking about how you were married and how you got a kid. There's a couple of things I want to say about this. Number one, it's none of their business if I'm married or if I'm not. It's none of their business whether or not I have a kid or not, or kids. It's none of their business. Then they're leaving comments saying that you're neglecting.
G-Man, going out of your way to get the personal information of people using their AdSense or whatever network you or chain you decide to go through in order to get that information, there is no good reason to do that other than for malicious intent. So, G-Man, you have nothing but malicious intent. You are going to dox people and put them in danger. That is all you are admitting to. G-Man. That's it. And you're justifying it simply by using your own paranoia. Nobody gives a fuck where you actually live. When we say, do you live with Shani and Rev? Do you live with them? We want to know if you fucking idiots are living together. That's it. So we can fucking figure out how fucking stupid you are. We don't give a fuck where it is. That's it. There you go. God damn. God damn Doom. Sorry. Oh my god. He actually did good. It was okay. He's lying, not ours. He threatens doxing. Says his private shit is nobody's business. Yeah. Okay. Not how it works. What's not how it works? Is that not how you can get people's information? Because I have no idea how to get fucking other people's information. I'm not interested in doing it. Like I was saying, G-Man, the only reason you would fucking do this is for malicious intent. You want to drop these docs. You actually searched out motherfuckers' information in order to drop their docs. Luckily for me, I'm not afraid of pieces of shit like you. My dogs are fucking out there. Like, you can go to my Etsy store and find my real name. Like I said, I'm a public figure. I've been a public figure for the fucking army, you stupid piece of shit. I've had people actually contact me on Facebook who wanted to kill me. People in foreign countries saying that I am in danger for my own life because I work for the US government. And they found me because I'm a public figure. You're nothing to me, G-Man. You're just a fucking lying little piece of fucking worm shit. You're not even the worm. Good God, dude. The problem with these stupid idiots is they always threaten. We're gonna threaten. I have this. I have that. I have these fucking hard drives. I have your docs. I have blah, blah, blah. I have all this damning evidence. Fucking show it. Everybody that wants you, that you've come across, that you've said, I have this shit and that shit, they have said, fucking bring it to me. Or someone else has said, fucking bring it to me and let's go over it. Let's analyze it. And you never do. Because you don't have it. Because you're a fucking idiot. Because you don't got shit. You're a liar, Gary. You're fucking lying. And in your worldview, that's worse than fucking kids. No wonder you defend Vaughn all the time, you stupid piece of shit. I'm starting to figure you out, Gary. It's not hard. It's really not hard to sift through 8 neurons and figure out what the fuck is going on in that spiderweb fucking brain of yours. Fuck me. I am the fucking security. Get the fuck out of here. You're about to get put in timeout. Somebody give me a glass of dog hair.
Your wife.
Wait,
you're neglecting your
shut up.
kids. And I don't recall saying any of that on YouTube, and I'm assuming they have proof of this. You understand? Remember what I said in the beginning of this video about having a problem with revenge? Let's just say this. Let's say, for example, I was married and I had like 4 or 5 kids or whatever, right? Let's just say that was true. How long do you think it would take before I felt like I got to defend them and coming
Make
out?
it look real messy. Well, you gotta fucking give me some hair
You understand
first.
what I'm saying? I don't listen to these stupid comments that people leave on my YouTube channel.
I do not. I drink it.
The way other people do on here. You see,
Told you it's slander.
I watch Von Helton. Von Helton says he's going to do certain things, and the man never does it. He says his gods are going to protect him. He says all this goofy stuff. I hear Indigo get on here and say things on here, and she never does the things that she says she's going to do. I listen to and I watch what
clone.
they did to one of their own. I'm not an atheist, but I think me and Grand Ultimate Villain have come to an understanding where we have a mutual respect for each other. And the man's an atheist.
Who?
There's only about 10 atheists I feel that way here on the internet. There's only about 10 of them. As much as I go back and forth with John McDropout, you guys have never seen me have an interaction with him. It's not like me and John McDropout.
Okay, who the fuck are you talking about? Get
I'm
to
certainly not doing it no more. You guys don't understand to the level that I've already won this war. I just haven't done anything with paperwork or anything like that yet. I don't think you people understand this. So the bottom line is,
G-Man has none of this fucking paperwork. Guaranteed. G-Man, get them fucking boogers out of your nose. Shave your face. Get a haircut. Get a job with a paycheck. Go take care of your fucking family in Jamaica and stop being a fucking idiot.
ladies and gentlemen, I don't care about
you don't have any of
attacking
these
my
docs,
face.
dude.
You are actually protected by fair use. When you
Outside
attack
by
my
the
face.
tree, yeah.
You are protected by fair use.
Yeah,
when
you know
attack
what?
my political ideologies.
Look, you know what? You're right, Black Guy TV. That would be weird. You're right. Look at my foolish ass. I'm sitting here with my fucking a computer that I bought when I sold my Jeep, with my fucking flag that I got in Iraq when I served my fucking country, and my camera and microphone, my setup that I got, from the money that I made serving my country, and using this program that I got through the generous donations of all of my fans. Oh my god. I'm fucking losing because I'm not outside by a tree letting my flip phone get moisture up inside the lens of its fucking camera. That's what I'm not doing. I need to get on G-Man's fucking level. You know what? Fuck all this positive community bullshit. Everybody, you know what? Start inviting everybody into the goddamn Discord. That's what I want. I want to have G-Man type discussions in the fucking Discord. I don't want to regulate anything. I want this place to go to fucking shit and be like G-Man's channel. Get the fuck out of here, G-Man. God. Out of the bridge downtown. That's gross. That's a good one. Oh my god. I do have you. I do have you. You're right, Black Guy. Yes. That's only fair because I try as hard as I can to misquote Black Guy TV all the time in his chat. Alright, what does it say? You guys are great. See, yeah, you know what, G-Man? Sebastian the Crab under the tree. How does that song even go? I haven't watched Little Mermaid since I was like 6. My mom still has the VHS cover where you can see like the Dick statue or the Dick Tower in the background. It's true. And we also have the version of Aladdin where if you turn up the volume while Raj is pushing Aladdin out into the balcony, you can hear them say, "All good teenagers take their clothes off." And it's true. It's 100%. I will rip it if I need to. Let's go to you. Let's go the fuck out of you all the time, Susan. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Don't. It gives me good t-shirt ideas. Can do, boss. Blaine, Hoover. God damn it. I'll have your badge. I swear to God.
You are protected by fair use when you respond
do
to one of my
Randos more
videos, but
often.
you are
This shit's
not
fun.
protected by fair use
I'm just
when
having
you
so much fun.
attack me
This is great.
personally. And like I said,
Thank you all for being here. If you like being here, hit the like button. Get more people in here. That's what it'll do. It'll help us out.
you've seen the
Sure,
videos. Like I said, if you don't know by now who's in law enforcement in this community, you never will know. When you respond to one of my videos, but you are not protected by fair use when you attack me personally. And like I said, you've seen the videos. Like I said, if you don't know by now who's in law enforcement in this community, you never will know.
You never will know. What the fuck does that mean? Sorry, I'm like really contemplating this because it's actually quite interesting.
You are protected by fair use when you respond to one of my videos, but you are not protected by fair use when you attack me personally. And like I said, you've seen the videos. Like I said, if you don't know by now who's in law enforcement in this community, you never will know.
Under the tree, under the tree. And darling, it's better when your forehead is wetter. Take it from G. That's fucking sweet. Holy shit. Alright. Are you a producer? Dude, you gotta get in contact with like Hannibal and Monty. We gotta make that. Oh my god, that shit was fucking hilarious. I'm just drunk. Sweet. I'm getting there. I'm not a beer connoisseur. I like my little White Claws, but I'm getting there. Oh man. All right. Shani sits on her ass all day while Gary slaves away. Oh my god. Fuck, I gotta get some talent and fucking expand on that or something. Anyway, alright. G-Man. Law enforcement isn't going to do shit when people are picking on you on the internet. Did they threaten violence? Send shit to your house? Dox you? No? Then fuck right off with that. Yes. G-Man. G-Man. It is not about whether or not the crime was necessarily done a lot of the time. It's whether or not the resources are available in order to properly investigate and prosecute that crime. There are no resources allocated for people making fun of you on the internet. There is no police force in the United States of America that you will find that you can go to, local, state, federal law enforcement, that will take your case. They will laugh in your face and kick you the fuck out, because it's called freedom of speech. If I said, Gary, hey, I'm going to do harm to you. If I said that in earnest and seriously, then yes, you would have a case. Be like, hey, this dude literally said he was going to do harm to me. No, that's what he said, and he said it in earnest. He said, yes, he was going to do harm to me. Then you would have a case. You get a restraining order or something like that. But you're not going to get me arrested. I'm not going to get thrown in jail, and you're not going to go to court. And the best thing about these idiots, when they think they're going to court, they think court works in the fucking movies. There's this thing called discovery. When you go through a court case or any legal proceedings, it's called discovery. You, G-Man, have to provide all of your evidence to the other side. All of it. You can't pull out an envelope in the middle of court and be like, oh yeah, well I have this. Because the judge is going to say that's not admissible. You can't have these smoking guns. If you have a smoking gun against somebody in a criminal case, they settle and they go to jail for whatever, they can settle for. If it's a civil case, they settle for whatever out of court, because that's easier and it's less costly for both parties. But you never get to the actual court, because that takes time, energy, and money away from fucking, people. From the system that's already so broken that someone like you, G-Man, oftentimes law enforcement sees as more of a burden than, their job. I'm just saying, G-Man. You might want to take some of these things into consideration. It's about resources. And resources include time, energy, and money. Nobody has the time to deal with your bullshit. And you ain't paying anybody enough to do it. And not one motherfucker, except for my ass and all the other people who make fun of you, have the energy for it. I just happen to have the energy because I was having a pretty good fucking day today. And I slept really good last night. So hopefully I get some good sleep tonight, because I got a lot of drinking to do tomorrow. Thank you, G-Man.
The reason why I constantly harp on secular morality, because secular morality allows
What's going on, Lori Watson?
for the person who holds to it to do whatever they please.
Think about it, Shani would make an excellent Ursula for a live-action Little Mermaid.
These are the same people that's talking about...
acting requires discipline, which she has none of. Aesthetically, sure. Actually, aesthetically, she would make a perfect Ursula, because she is absolutely disgusting. However, comma space, in a movie, no. And I would not see that movie knowing that Shani is going to be making shitloads of money off of it. Because I know where that money's going to go. Diggity DoorDash. Let's see. Remember when G-Man threatened Dregnot with a sledgehammer? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I don't remember that, but as long as Pepperidge Farm remembers, we all remember. Man, I need some fucking mint Milanos. That sounds so good. I'm gonna come rearrange your cabinets. Take that as a threat. Please don't tie me out. Yeah, well, joke's on you. My cabinets are organized haphazardly, so there is no organization. I can never find anything. All you're gonna be doing is helping me. There is it. We discover just how ignorant G-Man is every day. Thank you, Mr. All It Know. I appreciate that. Why? Because I'm fucking on to you. I stay 10 steps ahead of the enemy. You see? If I go off of the American military, how the American military operates. The American military operates off of chaos. Because, you know what? If we don't know what we're doing, then the enemy doesn't know what we're doing. And that's better for us, because it fucks them up, and we can kind of figure it out in the meantime. So, there you go. Yeah, well, you can unbother it. How about that? You just use it for CGI, folks. To use as a template, nothing too big. Oh, yeah. That something tells you that'd take a lot of cameras. Do studios? I mean, do studios still make like warehouses that big? It's like, I guess you could like cheapen it up with some desert shots, and then just put just put a green screen in the desert. Should be all right. It'd be cheap. You got the sunlight, all perfect. Put a little filter over it and call it a fucking day.
The least amount of harm are the same people preventing people from making money on here. Not me, Shandy for Price on Revelation News. Right? The same people that's on here talking about the least amount of harm are the people that's going on here preventing people from getting jobs. The same people that's talking about the least amount of harm are the...
Nobody's preventing you from getting a job. Nobody's preventing Shani and Rev from getting a job. The only thing preventing you from getting a job is the fact that you would have to pay child support. Although, G-Man, you do work and you do earn money. However, you don't earn a paycheck. We know that. I don't think you have a bank account. I don't think you actually pay taxes. I'm not saying that as a pejorative. I'm just saying that as, like, we know you get paid under the table. Shani and Rev absolutely have no excuses. Rev has absolutely no skills, but that makes no difference. He could go out and fucking find a job that gives him a skill here or there. He could fold boxes. He could pick up spoons off of an assembly line and see if they have cracks in them. He could I don't know, packets of mayo into lunch MREs or some shit like that. There's a million jobs out there that require absolutely no training and are entry level, and they're paying $16, $17 an hour. But your boy Rev won't take them because he knows that the moment he leaves the house, you are going to be so fucking far and so deep inside Shanny that he'll realize how fucking flabby his ass is when he tries to pull you out. No, that's mine. I wish I had a muscle to pull you out of her, Raj. Oh, the Sarlacc got you. That's how it's gonna go.
The same people wasted people's tax dollars by calling CPS. The same people in here that's talking about the least amount of harm are the people in here trying to prevent people from having a place to live. The same people that's talking about the least amount of harm have no problem about.
Can you imagine getting hit with a bag of socks? I'm talking like one of those big, like an army green laundry bags, or like a mesh bag. Someone is full of socks, and you're talking shit to somebody and just go, wow. What would you do? It would be a bag of socks. That's somewhat pleasant.
Calling people's jobs and getting on fire. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Secular morality is what's walking around here with this nonsense. I'm gonna show everybody this is something over here where I'm at for a moment. I'm gonna show you guys something.
What do we got? What does this have to do with secular morality?
This
Also, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. We were talking about morality, I guess.
You see this? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. You see this? You see this? You see this? Black lives don't matter to atheists. Just cut the bull. Black lives do not matter to atheists.
Shit. Black Eye TV, if you're still watching, I'm sorry. Your life does not matter to me, apparently. And it also doesn't matter to you, because you're an atheist, and, well, I don't know how that works. But we'll figure it out. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna say it again.
The ultimate authority has made it so. I apologize for myself and, I don't know, all white people or whatever the fuck this guy's getting at.
Black lives matter. Black lives does not matter to secular, the people who hold to secular morality. If lynching
actually, no human lives matter because the lizard people will reign supreme.
was legal, if the KKK could go around calling people the N-word all the time, you guys would give them thumbs ups, and you would say that is okay. You would make excuses like you do with science.
And always will be.
Don't give me that garbage. That you guys are good people.
I doubt even Indiana Jones would dare venture inside Shanny.
Like, are you so uneducated that you can't find something else on here?
Inside Shanny, worst porn movie
You know what
ever.
I mean? And later on, a person in your community,
no,
not the Christian community,
they're not clean.
A person in the atheist community is going to get on here and say GMan's mad, hamster milk, and all this other stupid garbage.
Oh, yeah.
While later on saying Black Lives Matter.
So he's got to build up all these straw
Black
men
Lives
so
Matter
that when the
white
winter
people feel sorry
comes,
for
he can
themselves.
shove them into a tin can and burn
But Black
them
Lives
for
Matter
heat.
don't matter when it's black on black crime. My thing is this. Cut the baloney with me that's saying that you're a good person. Not only do I not believe atheists are good people, I believe you people are evil. You think what you're doing is funny. I don't see nothing funny about it. How funny would you think you went to work one day and I showed up? How funny you think it would be if I knocked on your door one day and you went to go see
G-Man, trust me, do not show up at my work. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. G-Man, you don't fucking get it. You don't get where I work. If you knew where I worked, I work in a small shop in rural Ohio. The motherfuckers that I work around are not me. I am a 100% outlier. I am so fucking far left from the fucking next left person next to me. That is ridiculous. If you showed up there, I'm not saying this because you're black. I'm saying this. If you showed up there talking all this shit, trying to come after me, it would not end well. And by not end well, I mean you would get fucked up. Like, you might, like, the motherfuckers will either get you the fuck out of there or you will have a gun in your face. I'm telling you, like, this might happen. Don't do it. That is the stupidest fucking thing you could ever say. Do not show up to someone's work. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm talking about, and that's me speculating the actions of the people you would actually see. In my life, what about other people? What about you showing up to someone's work thinking, oh well, I can just fucking walk in here. Ain't nobody gonna do anything, and somebody puts you on the fucking ground immediately. You don't know anything about it. Do not do that shit. You stupid fucking idiot. That is the best way for not only you to be sued off of your ass. I mean, you would not have a fucking thing for the rest of your goddamn life, and you would go to jail. Dude, I would fucking destroy you if you did that. I would make your life hell. Every single second of the fucking day, I would make sure your life is fucking miserable. Absolute misery. You would never have a roof over your head. You would never have food in your stomach as long as somebody didn't fucking hand it to you. What a sack of shit, dude. I need some hamster milk. We're hamster milking, I guess. I don't know. 664. Oh, we're up to 6. Yeah. A couple people subbed for like sock accounts, and it got up to 666 for a second. Then it was at 668, and now it's down to 664. It's all crazy. Oh my god. Haberdashery. Shop like in haberdashery. You sell clothes. GMan needs some better fitting clothes. I do sell clothes. I sell clothes on my Etsy shop. You can get lizard mugs and masks and all kinds of stuff. The description is down, or the link is in the description below if you would like one. And yes, it does help me out a little bit. I don't make a ton of money off it. I probably only make a couple bucks per whatever. But if you would like to, yes, I would really appreciate it. GMan can't afford to show up at my work. He probably couldn't even get a passport. The drop call. Oh my god. Can you imagine GMan going to a foreign country? Can you imagine just dropping him in like I don't know, Croatia? No, don't drop GMan and don't put GMan in Croatia. Let's put GMan in fucking, I don't know, shit. Yeah, Australia. Put him in Australia. Drop him in Australia. He would get the shit kicked out of him. What's going on, Izzy Stardust? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And there's the thank you for putting that there. I gotta turn off my fucking heat. It's really hot in here.
Wasn't a mailman, that it was me. You wouldn't think it was funny then. And I grabbed you by your shirt and I gave you a bloody nose. You wouldn't think it's funny then. Later on, GMan's making threats, and the reason why I don't respond to this.
Tell you what, but if you grab me by my shirt, one of us is getting up off the ground, and it's not gonna be you. I'm not saying that I'm a fighter. I'm not even a big dude. All I'm saying is that, GMan, if you put your hands on me, one of us is getting up off of the ground, and it's not going to be you. That's the whole point. I am not going to get up off of the ground until you cannot get up off of the ground. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to anybody, because that could be the outcome. GMan, you're fairly fit, but you're an old man, and you're also stupid. And I imagine you don't know how to fight, because if you did know how to fight, then you wouldn't be talking all this shit, because you would have gotten your jaw knocked around enough times to not talk so much fucking shit all the time. But then again, that's why you go talk to the Black Hebrew Israelites in New York and not New Jersey, because you're a pussy, and you know the ones in New Jersey would fuck you up. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two about you, GMan. I've been learning and watching. listening. I take in this information. I critically think about it. I analyze it. I figure out, could that be true? Then I hear it from multiple sources. And then I analyze it again. And then I look at it. And then I critically think about it. And then I go, you know what? There's a good chance that that's true. So I take it as fact. And then I can change my mind if I'm presented with evidence in the future. Alice Springs, Northern Territory. It would be awesome. You know what? Just drop him anywhere. He'll be fucked. Detroit would wreck. Detroit would fucking destroy G-Man. G-Man would get off the plane missing his fucking wallet. I guarantee it. This thing on YouTube is a bad thing. Could get his channel hurt. G-Man should be more. Yeah, he should be a lot more careful. He's not dropping the like in Minecraft. He's actually saying this in earnest. He is trying to like make vague threats. I'd like to see how he fares in Southern Black Baptist territory. They'd tear his shit sideways, and I'd laugh. Yeah, dude, he would put G-Man up against anybody that actually knows anything about the Bible, and he gets his ass fucking handed to him. Especially if that person is like a religious zealot, like he is, and fucking they will absolutely tear him a fucking new one. I'm going live in a bit to give the evidence that G-Man is a liar and a coward. It won't be a long video, mostly just to use for reference when Bitch Boy asks for evidence again. Okay, well, when are you about to go live? Because I don't know how much longer I want to spend on G-Man. There is one thing. I gotta check something. Hold on one sec, guys.
I can show this to any judge, and they will look at this in context, and they will know how much of an idiot you will be. You know what I mean? So, don't give me this garbage that you people aren't racist. Evolution is racist. Evolution as a philosophy is racist.
Say, I love God and hateth his brother.
Oh. Booyah, I'm there, kind of awesome. Here's what I need somebody to do. Why lying? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, Shani. Oh god, this is disgusting. Okay, this is everything about this is gross. The more it's in my face, the more I'm getting pissed off. Yeah, so probably in about 40 minutes or so, enough time to get the stream set up and give a half hour. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a ton more time on this. This is really impromptu. Plus, I kind of gotta go to. So yeah, it's 9:30. I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up and get ready for tomorrow and whatnot. What I wanted to say though is, what I need you guys to do, what I need somebody to do, anybody, in one of your sock accounts, what I need you to do is go into Shani's chat. Go to Shani's chat, and I need you to ask her about the weather. I need you to tell her that it's really shitty out. Just be like, man, I'm so glad I was able to catch this. The weather's been terrible here. How is it for you? Something like that. Because I just need to know that.
Brother, he's a liar. If you're gonna
if anybody
hate
can
me,
do that,
this is the love of God that
we're gonna snipe her a little bit and just
easy. You just love.
You know, honestly, who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Mango earlier. Okay, your hair, Shani, your hair is disgusting. You have not bathed or showered in several days. It has been at least 3 days since you have showered. You know what? No, it has been at least 4 to 5 days since you have showered. There's no way your hair should be clumping and matting together like that. And yeah, I have the audio off because she's fucking offensive to all 5 senses. She also has nothing important to say. The link to her live is in Discord for anyone. Yeah. You choose that over me, please. Please unsubscribe.
Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Jesus
Do you want more Bible studies? Fuck no.
is the Son of God?
Who the fuck would want more Bible studies? Jeez, you suck. Oh, she's checking the chat.
This is he that came by water and blood,
She's checking the chat.
even Jesus Christ, not by water only, but by
That we
water
were talking
and
about
blood.
her
And
thumbnail.
it is the Spirit
Yeah,
that
oh my
beareth
god,
witness,
the
because
thumbnail.
the Spirit is truth.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But there are three.
Here's what I'm thinking. All right, Shani has all this matted hair. This is disgusting. Her roots are showing. It's dirty. It's greasy. She's going full fucking caveman style. It's been at least 5 days. At least 4 days. I'll give it that. 4 days, 5 days, something like that. And I'm recording this setting. I've been banging my head on my desk. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, that's why I have it muted, because it is unbearable. Like, I don't know how you do this. Everybody go subscribe to fucking XX, because oopsie. What? Oh, okay. Because this is what she does. She archives this shit, and she listens to it, and she actually watches this. She goes through the pain for us. Can we have a Bible dissection? You know what? I'll get out my 45. I think I have a Bible laying around. We'll do a Bible dissection. Quick and speedy like. How about that? I just spent 100 Australian dollars on your shirt. Oh, shit. Well, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, my God. You really didn't have to do that. It was like... Do they call them Valerie dues for real down there, or is that just a Simpson thing? Oh. But yeah, everybody, Globe Earth's in the chat for People Thulu for spending a bunch of money. Thank you so much. Heart at XX, of course. I can't believe she has an electrical outlet right next to her and nothing's plugged into it. Well, that's because if she leaned into it, she would ruin those plugs, and you can see how hard it is for her to
He desired of
stay
him.
standing.
If any man see his brother
up.
sin, a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. So all this hair it's gonna be matted. It's gonna get dirtier. It's gonna get grosser. It's gonna get nastier, and it's gonna have to be brushed. Well, it's going to take forever to brush, even after it's washed. And what is Shani? Shani's lazy. Shani's lazy as fuck. So what would be a good idea for Shani to do? Well, her hair is just going to grow back. Let's cut it all off. Get it lopped off. She's going to have all the hair lopped off, thrown on the floor. And she's going to have this, nice pixie cut or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And people are going to give her shit for it. They're going to be like, you cut your hair off because it was too dirty and you're lazy. That's gross. And she's going to take that as, people are calling me a dyke, blah, blah, blah. They think I'm a lesbian because my hair is short. Well, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. I like pussy too, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as that shit grows out long enough for Shani to get a wild hair up her ass, guess what she's going to do? Man, I'm glad I don't have that fucking dyke haircut anymore. And she's going to trash it. And she's going to be like, and she's going to use all the pejoratives that she was called for herself in the past. Guaranteed. I could feel that one. I feel it. Also subscribe to XX. She has, I don't know why I put that up for so short of a time. Oh shit. Sin is a hairstylist. She hasn't washed or brushed that in at least a week. Really? That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Like, when I was in the military, when I was in the army, I was co-ed. I was military police, so we had females with us all the time, and they still were in better condition than her 100% of the time. Because, well, they had to have a bun in their hair. They had to have their hair in a nice tight ass bun, which if you ask any woman in uniform, that bun is a bitch. And if you ask anybody that's had a female soldier, that bun is a bitch when they're trying to put on their fucking helmet, because you got to stick it through the nape pad and it doesn't always fit because it pushes the helmet down over their eyes. It sucks. That's why it's good to have a pixie cut if you're in uniform. But that's another thing for another day. Oh. Oopsie.
Without letting them think, without giving them any grace or mercy.
Dreads are also not for her as a white
God
woman.
sees the struggle and he's like, I will give you peace. I will give you comfort.
Can you imagine her getting dreads? Shani getting dreads would literally just be her letting her hair get moldy, dude. Oh, she just ended it. All right. Oh, man, nobody asked her about the weather. Damn. Should have done that. Oh, well. Should have done that earlier. Shani's boring as fuck anyway. Earlier, she was making disparaging remarks towards women in the military. It's been a lot. Apparently, she thinks we should be equal, but not. Yes. You are equal and seen, but not heard. There you go. How about that? Is that close to what her dumbass was saying? 'Cause let me tell you something, Shani. I have known some really shitty female soldiers, and they are far better people than you are. They are way better than you are. I'm not saying personality-wise necessarily. I'm saying just in general, like life-wise. Like they have a car they can fit in, and they did something with their lives, even if they were shitty. I've known female soldiers, NCOs, that I would be fucking terrified of if they found out, like, if they found out I did something fucked up and they came at me about it. They were like, are you fucking kidding me? I would be scared because they're boss as fuck. It depends on the ability, not the fucking sex or gender of the individual. I did, and she didn't respond. Damn. Yeah, I should have said that earlier. Basically, I just wanted to figure out if they're having shitty weather and G-Man's not there because of the weather.
How are you doing?
Just saying.
All right, so I want to make the purpose of this video is not to attack anyone, not to spread rumors. Hi, Shannon. How are you, gorgeous?
See, I thought you had mentioned something about being a veteran, and I was like, I wanted to say something, but I wasn't sure. I only had 3 years RA, but still, she's such a coward. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's like, even you taking care of your kid, like leaving your stream to take care of your child like you did the other day, that's far more than Shani's ever fucking done. And like 3 years reserve, like that's far more than what was your MLS, by the way? That's way more than she could ever do. Way fucking more. Because even if you're talking reserve army, because I think that's what you're saying. If you're talking reserves, yeah. 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the year, yeah, you did a hell of a lot more. And you had to go through your training, which was a decent amount of time. You had to go through basic training and AIT, which was a decent amount of time. And it was arduous. It wasn't easy. Regular Army, 35 Fox? 35 Fox. Is that Camo? Regular. Oh, you did. Oh, you were active. Okay. I was going to say, I was like, I always thought it was active duty. My bad. What was it? 35 Fox. Is that? Yeah, that's Camo, isn't it? Intel analyst. Yeah. Signal Corps. Oh yeah. Okay. No wonder you're so fucking good at what you do. Holy shit. Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, it all kind of fits together now. All right. Well, fucking thank you for your service. And yeah, 3 years. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I was military police for 5 years on active duty, and like, there's no way, dude. She could never last a fucking day. A while back I said something that I kind of stole from Dragnot. Drag was like, I would pay a 15, I would pay my entire, bonus just to watch Rev go through basic training. And I said sort of the same thing. I would give every paycheck for the rest of my life just to watch either of these two fucking idiots go through basic training, because it would be fucking hilarious. It would be pants shittingly hilarious, because they would fail immediately, and you would fail harder than even the most failiest of fails that I've ever seen. And I would every piece of shit that they've talked that's come out of their mouth would just come back, and it would just be so goddamn funny. Yeah. Oh my god. Let's see. Hold on. Dollar Tree discount section. What? Oh yeah, I totally enjoy I would totally enjoy seeing them do just a normal day on active duty. They get so hemmed up. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Rev showing up for PT at 6 o'clock. They get PTs at flight calls at 6:30. So Rev, your ass is gonna have to be there at 6 o'clock. You better be there at 6 o'clock, because I'm gonna be there at 6 o'clock, and I'm unlucky enough to be your fucking team leader. So you had better be there. Rev would show up at like 9 o'clock. If he showed up. Shani would cry the entire... She would be Sick Hole Ranger. Both of them. Sick Hole Rangers. The entire day. Shani would just... Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need the medic. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'm useless. Yeah, you are. Pop her into the fucking, into the ECP. Call her a Hesco barrier and call it a fucking day. Who cares? Oh my god. Oh yeah. XX. We all know him. We all know a motherfucker like that. You know how they should run this fucking place. They should do this, and they need to do that. And when I was just starting out, when I was just a young buck back in the day, and they're always an E5, and they've never not been a fucking E5 or an E6 or some shit like that, and they've been in for 18 years, that's Rev. That'd be Rev, day fucking 1. What do you know they should do with this place? Smoking, fucking chain smoking. Oh my fucking god. Guard. My partner was 127. There's no way Rev could do it. No. Rev doesn't even have the strength to do a push-up. Not at all. Imagine just how fit, buffed, and beautiful these two could have been if they spent Rev $750,000 on professional physical fitness stuff. Imagine. That would take a brain in either of their heads for them to actually, like... it would take some kind of discipline. That's the problem. Neither of them have any discipline. They have no self-control. They have to fucking... They always have to do what is in the now and what they think is in the moment, or what they think will get them to the next step in that moment, and it always fails for them, because they're just... look where they are. All they're doing is falling backwards. And they have somehow managed to like I almost said fail upwards, but not really. No, they haven't managed to do that. Never mind.
Fret not thyself because of evil doers. Don't
Yeah,
worry
let me
about
know
the
when-
evildoers, okay?
let me know what time is it. When did he say he was gonna go live? He said not too long. He said 40 minutes, but I don't know how long ago that was. Don't worry. I'll call it like fucking 5 more minutes. We'll call it a night.
Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. When you see someone sin and they are like getting money.
Can somebody send me the link to Can? Scheduled for 10? Okay. Yeah, about 10 minutes or so. I'll deuce out. I don't really have a whole lot to say on Shani.
And fame and, you know, they're being prosperous. Don't be feeling guilty about them, because see, that type of thinking is going to get you along in drama and hurt, and you're going to become just like them. You don't want to be doing that.
There it is. Search in the chat face. Always the same. That fucking weird blank 1,000-yard stare. Search in the chat. What are they saying? What are they saying, Shani? What the fuck are they saying to you? What are they saying to you, Shani? Are they saying you're ugly and fat and gross and stupid? It's because it's true. You fat, ugly, stupid bitch.
For they shall soon be cut down like grass
you
and
say
wither
Shani
as
is
the green
failing
herb.
sideways?
See,
Is that
God's
to
going
me?
to cut down evildoers,
Did
be
not
it
say
Christian
things
or
like
atheist. I don't see a distinct...
failings, I mean... She's just a fail boat. She's a fail boat. Throw her in the ocean. Throw her into the ocean of shit that she can float on, because she is a fail boat. Also, people through, you don't have to tag me every time if you don't want to. Ooh, excuse me. Because I read the chat quite often, and I will see you. But if it starts going by pretty quick, by all means. Yo, what's going on, Chris Durham Music Channel? Hey, got a 5-minute premiere that's happening in 8 minutes, and I'll be back. How is everyone? No need, unfortunately, no need to come back. I'm about to end this here in a bit, but we are all doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I hope everybody in the chat's doing good. We had a pretty good little stream here. It was fun. We went over Gary and his ridiculousness, and then we're just kind of chilling on Shani for a bit. And then we're gonna, I don't know, maybe we'll play us out. I think I had something on
distinguishing
GMan too.
difference between the two of them, frankly,
GMan thing.
because both atheists and Christian have the capacity of being indignant and evil and do evil things. The only difference is one believes there is a God and one doesn't believe in a God. But do you believe in Christ's word, and do you have faith enough in him to stop with childish nonsense of hate and put that away for Christ's sake? Like, I am really trying to do.
These people are so stupid that they actually still believe that everybody wants a stick figure for a woman. Now, as a Christian,
look what
I'm
I
more
found
concerned about whether or not a woman is saved. I'm more concerned about whether or not she's going to be a submissive woman, whether or not she's going to be a loving a partner. I'm more concerned about those kind of things. Okay, the inner beauty, and then we'll deal with the outer stuff later. That's what I'm concerned about.
What
but it
are
seems
we
like these
watching?
superficial secularists, or secular morality people in here seem to be only concerned with the outside, and that's it. And a lot of these people that are teasing people like Foodie Beauty, as we talked about earlier, are people who refuse to go to the gym and take care of themselves to begin with. Okay? In other words, they should probably
excuse me, motherfucker.
Pick up some weights, put down their donuts before they talk about somebody else doing it.
I got a muscler too. I know what I'm talking about. Oh.
You definitely, as a matter of fact,
is he actually live? I don't know if this is like is this live or a premiere. Did you say Shani's a nice looking big woman, GMan? Shani must have cleared up enough bandwidth for him to stream finally. Yeah, probably. So he lied and went live anyway. Yeah. Okay, GMan. Yeah, it's not the weather. GMan, we got you. We know what's going on.
Videos, guys, you just don't know. In the same manner that I got Dillahunty, in the same manner I got other people in here. I'm not joking around. I am not going to let you people.
Guys, Guys. Guys, somebody do the math. Somebody do the math. Alright. Started streaming 78 minutes ago. So that's an hour and 18 minutes. Started streaming 24 minutes ago. Rev isn't live. Fuck Rev. Rev's a piece of shit. Guys.
People just go out there and attack other people. Ms. Parker is not.
It's so transparent. It's so fucking transparent that you guys are sharing the bandwidth and you fucking know it. That's why it was the weather. No, Shanny needed to go first. Shanny needed to talk. Shanny needed to fucking be on the online first. That's why Shanny streamed first. That's why you two couldn't do it at the same time. Jesus fucking Christ. And the reason, I guarantee you, the reason GMan is attacking Ms. Parker and DC Media Girl instead of Shani and Rev right now is because he knows that that situation is so fucked that he can't bring it into light. That's why they're deflecting, they're distracting. God damn, you guys are so fucking transparent. What's going on, Lady Lobotomy? Man, alive. And this whole spat is kayfabe. Yeah, like, fuck these people, man. I wouldn't doubt it if it is. Because, like...
Be a single person around him telling him it's wrong.
One of the things I don't like about Ms. Parker, and I'll just be upfront about this, is that this is one of the biggest hypocrites. She's two-faced, and she doesn't keep it real. In fact, she's an embarrassment to the black community.
Are you fucking kidding me, you sack of shit? Ms. Parker is like one of the most realist motherfuckers. Ms. Parker does not give a fuck about anything. She will tell you to your face, and she has told you to your fucking face how much of a piece of shit you are. That's why you don't like her, is because she's a strong, independent woman, and the worst part about it for you, G-Man, is she's a strong, independent black woman. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, and she has a life that you want. She has a man taking care of her and doing whatever the fuck she wants for her. And all she has to do is take care of the home. She gets to be a fucking housewife. She's living it up. I would fucking give my left nut to have that kind of fucking life. Be able to not bust my ass every fucking day just to, you know, bring home a few schmeckles. I would love for somebody to be able to take care of me like that. And you're jealous as fuck. I can guarantee it. Ms. Parker is fucking dope, dude. You hate her because you ain't her. And that's fucking sad.
And Ms. Parker was frontline and center, giving him permission to call me all kinds of N-words, stick the coon word, and all these other things. Giving him permission to do that. And this is supposed to be a real black woman. No, this woman's a fake, who I have no respect for whatsoever.
Did you just diss Ms. Parker?
And I'm supposed to be cool with you.
Ooh, the petty family coming for G-Man. We gonna
you
milk
know
this.
my community's
Fuck yeah,
LGBT.
dude.
What are you talking about? What?
I'm sorry, guys, but I laugh every time I hear that. Like honestly, it's to me, it's comedic gold that you people even put up with this woman, because if she was in the Christian community, she would be in utter darkness right now. None of us would have nothing to do with this woman.
Motherfucker, she was in a Christian community. She was a Jehovah's Witness. She was in a Christian community. She was in a religious community. Your dumb ass brought her out of that. She said that shit to your fucking face. She doesn't want to be in the Christian community because that's what you represent. Because that's who you are. And you know what? If Ms. Parker or myself even, if anybody in my fucking chat went out and was just like, you know what, I've converted and wanted to go into the Christian community, they would be far more welcomed than your ass. Any day of the week. Because they would be respectful and disciplined and adult-like and not a fucking 50-year-old goddamn child.
Is this the
Good God, dude! How the fuck did this turn into a goddamn defending Ms. Parker stream? Now, am I gonna get thrown onto Twitter by a bunch of right wing dipshits? Like, look at this fucking white knight piece of shit. Now I have to.
Then when she was caught in the lie, because he.
Don't you fucking start! I'm about to beat the fuck out of GMan. 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 Stop, for the love of fucking God, downplaying Ms. Parker's sexual assault, you sack of fucking shit.
Being gang raped. I want you to think about that a minute. Ms. Parker.
I bet you think about that shit all the time. I bet you think about getting fucking gang raped all the fucking time. I bet you think about big, strong men pushing you into a fucking bathroom and gang raping the fuck out of you. Because you're a little twink-ass bitch and that's your fantasy. You want to be fucking dominated like the fucking piece of shit you are. Fuck you. That's why you give all your money to Shani and Rev. That's why Shani streamed first. Fucking Hotel November motherfucker. God damn, this piece of shit pisses me off. Yeah, G-Man is fucking... G-Man's a fucking... Not gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead and lip sync that one. My bad. What's going on, Stephanie T? How you doing?
Supposed to believe that if religious people
You're welcome.
This kind of behavior would just
This is really pissing me off, man. I didn't realize I was gonna get so animated out this shit.
Topics and sweeping them under the rug and then when you walk out your house, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Think about it. You got a black woman giving a white Jewish man permission to use racial slurs.
Yeah. And you let a white woman call you the N-word and then put you on camera and make you eat fried chicken and watermelon. And guess what you do? Pay her fucking bills. Who's more despicable? I don't know. All I'm saying is, I'd rather talk to Ms. Parker. I'd rather have a conversation with Ms. Parker. Because G-Man... Fuck you, G-Man. G-boy. Fucking... You ain't no man. You're not a fucking man. Not for a second. Selling off your ass to someone else. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody sells their body at some point. We all fucking sell our body in our fucking time. It's called a job. It's called work. But you don't do it to somebody, to some fucking deadbeat fat piece of fucking shit who sits on her ass and just takes your fuck you. Fuck you, G-Man. God damn, dude. This dude pisses me off so fucking much.
Right?
G-Man child.
The dark.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that GB thing. That was
Tell
wrong.
me
That
this.
was wrong.
Black Lives Matter.
I shouldn't have said
Why would a
that.
black woman refer to another black person as a criminal? Can somebody help me understand that?
Try.
If Black Lives Matter, why would a black woman refer to me with a racial slur?
It's because it's what you are. It's what you are. Even I can fucking agree to that. Dude, seriously. That's what I mean when I say you're not a man. I mean the same fucking thing. You ain't a man. You're not your own individual person. You're not your own individual human. You don't understand the value that you as a person have individually. That's the problem. That's why they call you that. Because it fucking fits. You don't have the value. That's what they're trying to... You're not giving yourself the value is the fucking problem. You don't see that you're being so... You're being treated like a goddamn slave, literally. And you're letting yourself... You're letting that happen to you. It's totally different from like a kink fucking slave master thing. This is just despicable. Fuck you, G-Man.
Miss Parker's stupid. She doesn't even understand that the idea was to destroy the man
Don't police a black
That the
woman,
woman
G-Man
can be
child.
dependent upon
No,
success.
no, you can't.
She will never be free. It's a lot of little things.
I'll tell you
about
what,
this we can talk
you
about
cannot.
That makes this woman looks pathetic. She's your typical project hoe who don't have any education and don't understand what it is that she's doing. And this is DC Media's girl.
Doesn't understand what she's doing. Where's your overlays? Where's your music? Where's the music that was produced for you by someone else? Where's your success? Where's the donations? How come those donations aren't fucking rolling in for you? Where's them super chats? How come you didn't monetize your channel? Sounds like Ms. Parker's doing a whole hell of a lot better than you, G-Man. What you got? Where you at? Whose house are you living in? Not your own. Not your wife's. Not your spouse's. You're living in Shanny's house.
You're running game on over here.
Hey, look, it's the same color wall we saw before. Next to Shanny.
You are part of the problem. Because it's people like you, DC Media Girl, that's sweeping up all of these things under the rug and saying that what Miss Parker is doing.
Stephanie T is stalking me. That sounds like a personal problem. Let's see.
Be wrong.
And this is because she can, and there's nothing G-Man can do about it or against it. He can push back or doesn't currently know how.
I don't want no excuse.
Shut the fuck up, G-Man. G-Man, you can say whatever you want. And that's exactly right. Anybody can say whatever the fuck they want to you. I could go on a huge racial tirade about your ass. But you know what? I won't, because that's not something I would do, because those aren't beliefs I hold, and it would get me kicked off fucking YouTube. Notice how that kicked off of YouTube is secondary, Shanny? Yeah, if you're watching. The getting kicked off of YouTube is secondary because I don't hold those values, and I wouldn't do that, but I could. I could totally do it. And guess who has no fucking recourse? You, G-Man. In fact, I could walk right up to you in the street and give you the business until the fucking cows come home, and there's not a goddamn thing you could do about it. You wouldn't do anything about it because you're a pussy. There's nothing you can do about it because it's the United States of America. And until I threaten violence to you or someone else, or I actually slander you, you don't have shit. Keep your hands to yourself, bitch boy.
People what you want, you know what I mean? And you could be as fake as you want. That's what Satan teaches.
It's a pretty good problem, actually. All right, man.
So,
well,
link here, ladies and gents, again.
There it is.
Media Girl.
If it gets too personal problem, making sure you film it and make it
Girl
OnlyFans.
Ain't clicking that link, guys. DC
Yeah.
Media Girl ain't picking that link.
He's so misogynistic.
He's too busy doing what science.
Are Black Guy TV and G-Man the same person?
Letting everybody.
Just like Burnt Toast and Jules? Oh my god. Stephanie T just...
and for police brutality, he marches for us while he's private, calling us all kinds of ends and coons with the approval of the atheist community.
What?
Y'all hands, y'all patting him on the back and y'all telling him good job.
It would make sense. I've never seen you two in the same place at the same time. You're always reviewing his videos after he's put them up. It could be true. We never know.
DC Media Girl, you do a lot of this when people can't talk directly to you. I don't see a lot of.
All right, yeah. Carnivorous Ape's about to go live.
Where those same people that you got a problem with come to your YouTube channel and get to talk to you. I've been asked for an invite to come on your YouTube channel because I know I would put you in your place.
What do you guys think?
All right. If you're not,
should I?
Nobody better tell me. G-Man fears DC Media Girl. First of all, no Christian believes that. And number two, the majority of the church agrees with me. Agrees with me. That Miss Parker is DC Media Girl.
I'll read it.
Kind of like Matt Dillon does when he goes out there.
So I gotta end this. I gotta end this anyway because Carnivorous Ape's about to go live. I gotta go to bed soon. What do you guys think? Do you think I should try to? Do you think I should try and go on G-Man's channel tonight, or should I just forego it? because I don't know. It's basically I don't know if he's gonna let me on. Also, I think he's just a fucking asshole and an idiot. So it probably won't last long. But I'll leave it up to you guys. One's in the chat if you want me to try and go on GTV. Other than that, I'm gonna play us out. You know what? I'm gonna play some Audacity. I'm just gonna play Audacity because I haven't ever done that. And fucking GMan. And I think it fits. Oh, we got a 1. We got another 1. I gotta take a whiz. I gotta take the whiz. The Audacity. Alright. We got 2 1s. We got a third 1. Alright, everybody wants me to go on. Alright. That kind of happened a long time ago. GMan saw the writing on the wall and distanced himself from... Oh, okay. Sorry. You're replying to somebody. Oopsie. Let me try something. Okay. Alright, we'll see if that works. Anyway, I'm going to play some Audacity. I feel it's fitting. 7? People Thulu. I feel like that's just Australian for 1. Because it's upside down. So I'll take that as a 1. 2, grab some Z's. See? CH Beach. The guy that has one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite video games doing my favorite thing, which is have a day, tells me to get some sleep. I don't know, man. 10. That's 1 times 10. That's 10 1s. Or 5 2s. Either way, I'm going to try it. Anyway, here's the Audacity. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I see most, if not all of you tomorrow. If not, I hope you have a good weekend. And I will see you at some point. And, well, we'll go over a little bit more. Thank you all for being here. Let's watch this.
Friday, not today. The announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout. I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
GMan. You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir. I am not playing right now. My name is GMan. You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity. My name is GMan. You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence. My name is GMan. My name is GMan. So big in this guy, man. My name is GMan. My name is GMan. You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City. GMan, you got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity. My name is GMan. You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I sold $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence. My name is GMan. My name is GMan. So big in this guy, man. My name is G-Man. G-Man. My name is G-Man. G-Man. You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey.